We're going to start with the father of the bride as a tradition. Please take it away. Dennis.
Yes, I am going to read from the stage.
Loud, Dennis.
Nice and loud, you got no microphone.
Good afternoon to everyone.
Afternoon, Dennis.
You said good afternoon. Oh, you're answering.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
I get you.
All right. Channing.
Well, we've reached the point where I've not been waiting for at all. But here we go. For all who do not already know who I am, I'm Rachel's dad. Firstly, I would like to welcome each and every one of our guests to the wedding reception of Rachel and Peter. I very much hope that you will all have a great day and enjoy the venue that Rachel and Peter have chosen. I'd like to say a big thank you to all our bridesmaids and to Noah, our page boy, and also our ushers. You all look amazing. Now, on to a thank you. On a number of occasions over the last few years, we as a family have been asked to make a perilous journey, which involved heading down the A580, or the East Lancs Road as most people will know it, then turning for Lowton, and then heading for Lowton Passport Control. Having taken this perilous route, we have been rewarded by meeting with the Forsters, the in-laws. Leslie Peter's mother, Nan, Irene, Walter, and Andrew, and Marie, were you hiding Marie? Yeah, and Molly, their daughter.
Yeah.
They've always given us a really, sorry, that's Marie, and many of their friends who are here today. They've always given us a really special welcome when we've gone to their homes. And what we'd like to do is extend, to basically welcome them to our extended family, in effect, should you wish to take the challenge. Now, Paul Bradbury.
Oh.
Give us a wave, Paul.
Paul, what is it?
Give us a wave, Paul.
Paul Bradbury.
Stand up.
Right, Paul, you don't need to stand up, Paul. What I'd like to do to Paul is extend a debt of gratitude to Paul. As whilst Rachel was studying for a degree, Paul was kind enough to employ her at Norbert Dontra's Angles in Warrington, which is a Marks and Spencer's distribution plans. This is where Peter also worked, and this is where they obviously met, and now we know the rest is history. Had it not been for Paul, Rachel might still be drawing on the family reserves. so Paul, my personal thanks. Thank you, Paul. Peter, I would like to welcome, on behalf of my family, to officially welcome Peter into our family. On first seeing Peter, it was nice to see that we had something in common. On a different note, since day one, Peter has gelled with us all and very quickly became part of the fixtures and fittings. We are all very happy when Peter is in our company. Mary and I do not consider Peter to be our son-in-law. We think of him as the son that we didn't have. And Charlotte thinks of him as her big brother. We're all extremely proud of Peter and are delighted to have him within our family. Cheers, Peter. A note to Peter. The word at this point is compromise, Peter. If you always compromise, you'll not go far wrong. I've been compromising for years. Now for the hard bit. Yeah. My beautiful daughter Rachel sat sitting. I've heard it said so many times of Rachel that she's a beautiful person inside and out.
She is.
As her dad, I know this to be absolutely true. It makes me proud that this is seen and commented on so regularly and by so many people. Rachel's always kind, caring and compassionate, but also has got a very driven side to her, which she has had since her very early years. I remember coming home from work when Rachel, who was about 13 years of age at the time, had been on a school trip to Hope University. She announced to me as I walked in that she wanted to be a solicitor. This statement was very quickly dismissed as tea was on the table, and up to this point she'd wanted to be a midwife like our niece Claire. But in true Rachel style, she found us exactly what she needed to move forward, and has since gained a first-class honours degree in law, and now works as a solicitor in Manchester. We are all very proud of the woman she has become, but also the daughter and the sister she is to us. Rachel is also very dramatic, and has given us many hilarious moments over the years, too many to mention. But Charlotte and Rachel were once asked by our good friend and neighbour Marilyn. If she were going to give something up for Lent, she asked Charlotte and Rachel, were once asked by our good friend Marilyn what they were going to give up for Lent. Charlotte replied, nothing. Rachel replied, being so dramatic. A very big thank you goes to Marilyn for all the help she's given us over the last few weeks. This is very much appreciated by us all. At this point, I would like us all to stand and raise a toast to the bride and groom.
All right,
To a happy and long and happy marriage with Rachel and Peter.
Rachel and
Peter.
Cheers.
And now I'd like you to hand you over to Andrew, our best man.
No, it's pizza then.
Can I get out the table now? Peter's first.
Oh, Peter.
Oh.
I'll give you the man of the day, the man himself. Will you please give it away for him? Give him a big cheer. Would you entertain us with your lovely speech, please, sir?
First of all, a big thank you for coming. It means a lot to me and Rachel. Have you all here sharing our special day. A big thank you to my lovely wife. Beautiful, absolutely amazing.
Do we not look nice?
No. Worked so hard on the wedding, it's all paid off. So, thank you. Big thank you to Mary and Dennis. Couldn't ask for better in-laws. Both are really the best. Treated me like a son from day one. All the help with the wedding, we really appreciate it. We wouldn't be here without you today. You're all raise your glasses to Mary and Dennis.
Mary and Dennis.
Thank you all, thank you.
A big thank you to my mum, Nan and Grandad. You've always been there for me. I wouldn't be where I am today without Nan and Grandad. So, big thank you.
Cheers, Nan and Grandad.
Big thank you to all the bridesmaids, you all look stunning. Big thank you to all the ushers, you've done a great job. And Noah, you're all great mates. Best man, my uncle, not just my uncle though, like my best mate, uncle, brother all in one. Always been there for me.
Probably striking in a minute.
Always there for him, always will be. So a big thank you. Hope you all have a good night. And good day.
Now it's time for the best man. Look at him.
Hello everybody. So this is today. The pie eaters are meeting the pasty eaters today. So everybody, I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I would like to welcome you to all this fantastic venue. And today we've witnessed an absolutely amazing service, which will give us wonderful memories. Yes, our Peter is now officially punching big time. Ladies and gentlemen, and Mr. and Mrs Thompson, yes, I would like to welcome two very special people to come together today. On behalf of everybody in this room, we are all extremely honoured and privileged to be your guests, and thank you for allowing us to share this special day. By God, this is posh. I spoke to Rachel earlier this week, and I said to Rachel, I can only do this speech for 1 minute. And do you know what she said to me? She said, Fozzer, you've got to at least last longer than Peter can in bed. She says, do us a favour, just last longer than 1 minute. And also, I would actually like to shake Dennis's hand, because Dennis came to me earlier, and you obviously don't know this. Dennis has obviously spent a lot of money on this, but he's done a fantastic gesture. He's put £3 behind bar. But he said, you've only allowed one drink, a couple of drinks in, so he said, don't take the mickey. There's £3 behind bar, and it's a free bar, just for us one in the day. Let me describe Peter as a person, in my eyes. He's happy-go-lucky, he's hard-working, he never stops... he never ever stops talking. He's full of beans. He's always positive. All the years I've known him, I have never ever seen him being grumpy. Now, if you believe that, you're obviously all off your rockers. Seriously, I'm extremely honoured and privileged today at being given this task of looking after two wonderful people here. They're both special people. However, for years and years before Rachel met Peter, I was stopped in the street and quote some friends who used to came up to me. You know what's coming. Fozzer, I've seen your Peter today down Goulburn. Is he gay? Which to me would not have been a problem if he was, because we still love him. People used to come up to me and say, he's bent as an iron Bob, no, your Peter. Well, I had faith deep down he wasn't swinging on the other side. Peter, he was a late starter on the female front, and either this was because he could be gay, or he just couldn't be arsed and was downright lazy.
That's the latter though.
I'm pleased to say it was the latter.
She didn't get to me, worries.
Then Peter met his first love before Rachel came along. No, you're petrified here.
Oh my God.
But bear with me. She had shiny, gorgeous brown hair. She had beautiful, big, piercing eyes that made Peter melt. Bear with me. He slept with her numerous times, and she never ever gave him any lip. Unlike Rachel, who we know wears the pants, and she's the boss. When she left him, he was heartbroken. However, she will always be in his heart, and her name is Becky, his dog. Sorry, Rachel. Becky was his first love, but you'll surely be the last. Just a few things to describe Soft Lad, or Laughing Boy as his nan likes to call him. Laughing Boy. His farts are awful. They smell like there's a dead rat inside him. He never stops farting. He'll do it in shops, the car, in your house. He drops his guts in your toilet. And he stinks the place out. It won't be the first he's left a skid mark in somebody's toilet. He thinks it's funny to fart under the covers, which makes Rachel sick. Am I right, Rachel?
Definitely, yeah, 100%.
He can be downright born idle on occasions, and sometimes needs a rocket sticking up his arse. Moody isn't the word. When he's got a bag on, we all know. A modern day Victor Meldrew is our Peter. We know Peter can't take his ale. More than once he's been carried home bladdered, and when he's bladdered he resembles Noddy. On about being born idle, you should have seen him at S23. For weeks and weeks, Peter was telling us about these 10k runs and how fit he was. He then decided to give S23 a go, which is a circuit training session that we all attend. We all waited and expected this superb display of strength and stamina.
I'll be going again.
What happened? 5 minutes in, he jacked like a wet lettuce, and he was holding his shoulder. Rachel, true?
Yeah, true, absolutely true.
Me and Rachel nodded and grinned and said, he can't hack it, he's knackered. We never saw him again. Despite all this, we all love Peter, and I would describe Peter's positives as, number one, loyalty. He's very, very loyal. He's always loyal to me, he's loyal to his mates, and he knows the people who's looked after him. Without question, I know that he will be loyal to Rachel, and I know that you'll be a couple forever. And I'm sorry for sounding like that girl on Love Island going on about loyalty. He might not show it, but he's a big softie really. So from Uncle Knobhead, as you like to call me, you're a top bloke, you're the little brother that I never had, and I love you, and I'm very, very proud of you. And I was made up today. Peter, I know he'll be a loyal husband and a superb dad in future years. Now to Rachel. Who's had a text message from Rachel? Who's ever been in a text conversation? Show your hands. My God, it's like a book, innit? She never ever stops, and you're looking at your phone, and all you can see on your phone is typing. She goes all around the houses to tell you a simple story.
Where did she get that from?
I wonder.
Oh, me. Yeah.
But we all love Rachel. Rachel has a lot of positives, and yes, she can be feisty, and she does wear her heart on the sleeve, but I wouldn't swap Rachel for the world. Rachel's like a little sister to me, and I'm delighted she's now part of our family, and I'm delighted our family's together. Rachel should be proud of her professional achievements, as we all are, and the way she embraced S23 and got herself really fit, unlike her husband. Looking at some of the dodgy folk in this room, I think you all know who you are. I think her profession will come in handy one day. She always has a positive outlook on life, and if you're feeling down, she'll always bring you back. As with Peter, loyalty and commitment is one of her biggest assets. And I can see Rachel being a brilliant, superb and committed wife and mother. And Peter, you're one lucky lad to have her. Rachel, I know you'll look after Peter, and I know Peter will look after you, and I know you're a match made in heaven. Before I finish, I would like you to open some gifts, but when I give you these gifts, I'll start with Peter. You need to first stand up and just show the gifts to the audience. So first this evening, obviously there's been no hanky-panky before marriage, because she's from a good Catholic wedding, good Catholic family. Yeah. So I've got Peter. I know this fits, because I've seen him grow. So Peter, this is Peter's. This was kindly donated to me by Billy, who's sitting over there. Because, where is it? Because Billy uses these also, but it is a... And also, there's another gift from me. What do you think about Tim Murray? Some Viagra. So let's start with Peter. Would you like to stand her up in the gifts?
Not like you.
So hold it up. This is not a porn magazine. This is just a copy of the Gay Times. There's nothing absurd in that. It's just a normal magazine, and this is just in case he ever goes back to his old ways. And Peter, do you want to show the picture of the front? That's Adam on Love Island at the front. Beck, do you want to hold the next one? Keep going. Hold it up.
No chance.
So everybody, can actually tell everybody today, this was donated. It's clean, it's been washed. But this was donated by Washy. He used this. Keep going.
Come on.
Don't knock them up again. Oh, what's that?
Finally, this is a gimp mask. I got this off Trev actually. Trev and Jenny use this gimp mask all the time. And Trev, you said you and Jenny had a lot of fun with this, yeah? No, not finished yet. No, to Rachel. Rachel's are a lot tamer.
I might not be able to stand up.
Yeah, Rachel can just open.
Is there any particular order?
You can do it whatever you want.
Oh? Oh, way up.
That's for keeping Peter on a lead,
Yeah, yeah.
so he knows where he is.
Have you wrapped these, Marie?
Yeah.
Oh, way up. Hey, do you know what? I wanted one of these because I can't sleep when it's light. I'm not putting it on a big makeup. It's that rich.
It's not follow.
That's just that is so you don't have to look at him.
Yes, I don't have to look at him in the morning.
Keep going. I think there's two
I don't
more.
look at him, look at the dog. Right, hang on. I know exactly what one of them is. It's not like the glass over.
It's not mine over.
Oh! Wow!
They could have a use for that, either of you.
Oh!
So this is
Have you married into Rachel? Have you married into?
So this is for whipping laughing boy.
I was done with that when you stood on my dress before.
Last one.
Good night tonight.
That's just something for your door this
Do
evening.
you not deserve? Thank you, Andrew. Thanks for your lovely wrapping.
You'll be pleased to know that I've nearly finished. But before I finish, I would like to say how gorgeous the bridesmaids look. Charlotte,
Yeah.
Emma, Suzanne, Laura, Molly, Lauren and Nancy. You all look amazing. The ushers and best man, well, they look fit as. John, Steve, Illy, Andrew, and where's Noah? Great, you all look great. Dennis, I know you're proud of your little girl, and so you should be. As we all are. And you look ace today, mate. You look absolutely fantastic. It's a fantastic venue and a superb place. And again, I can't thank you enough for the free bar.
Very welcome, very welcome.
Murray,
Oh yes.
Sue Ellen and Miss Ellen, I've nothing on you. You wouldn't look out of place on So Far. You should be in Dallas. Or Dynasty.
Oh, Dynasty darling, yeah.
You look $1 million today.
Oh, thank you.
Honestly, you look fantastic. Peter, again, you're a lucky lad. And today, mate, you look absolutely awesome. And I love you, my little brother. Last but not least, the princess, bride and star of the show. Rachel, you look amazing. You're gorgeous inside and out. You're beautiful. Your dress is absolutely fantastic. And we all thank you for allowing us to be part of this special day. Before we wrap up, I would like us all to just have a quiet moment of prayer and reflection for absent friends and family. And without further ado, I would like you to all stand again and give it a very, very loud toast. Raise your drinks in the air for the bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs Thompson. And on that